Hey friends, and welcome back to our channel. So if you're new here, my name is Jessie. I am one half of the Fritz Fam TV channel here. Cora technically is also a half. She is our golden retriever. I guess that would make her a third. I'm great at math. So today I wanted to kind of take you through just a couple of updates that'll be happening in my next budget video, which will be going out here very soon. So before we jumped into that, I wanted to tell you about it because my husband and I, even though I'm not wearing my ring right now, we're combining our budgets in August. So I just wanted to take you through a few of the things that we're doing, how we're feeling about it, things like that. So I hope that you enjoy this video. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video here on the channel. We talk about all things wellness when it comes to financial, health, lifestyle, relationship, all kinds of stuff. I definitely talk about finances a lot on here because I think that it's a huge part of just overall wellness, mental, physical, all the things. So anyway, without further ado, let's chat about this. So Ben and I got married in June, so just over a month ago, about a month and a half ago, we got married here in Chicago, and it was wonderful and it was beautiful, and we had like a super simple ceremony and reception and then honeymoon. So if you're interested in any of that, I will leave all of our wedding stuff down below. But we decided not to combine our budgets and our finances until August. So the reason for that is twofold. One, we wanted a little bit of time to figure things out, and two, because we are moving into our new house that we are renting in the suburbs of Chicago next weekend, which is crazy to me. So we wanted to kind of do that at the same time. Right now we are paying our rent separately. We're paying things via Venmo, which is really difficult, which is a big reason that we decided to combine our budgets. At first we weren't going to, but honestly, we had a lot of financial issues in the last year. Ben got really sick. I just went a little crazy with finances, and yeah, it just will be easier for us to combine budgets, especially since most of the stuff that we pay for is combined. So when the budget video comes out, you'll see how we're gonna be splitting up our money, things like that. But that's a big reason that we decided to combine. And again, we're waiting until August because we'll start a new lease here, and then we can pay it together. We can sign up for all of our electric, all that stuff can come out under one budget. So yeah, that's just what we're planning to do. I will say it has been really hard. I can't speak for Benjamin, but it has been very difficult for me. So basically, since I was 15 or 16, since I could start working, I have been very independent with my money. Yes, my family has given me money occasionally or has helped out with things, but for the most part, since I've had my first job, I have been taking care of myself. I'm very independent, almost to a fault, meaning that I don't really let other people help me. So it has been a struggle, honestly, for me to think about my money now as our money. Think about my money that has been pretty tight paying for someone else's bills. And I'm still working through that, honestly. I've been going to therapy about it. We're gonna be going to couples therapy, which I'm sure that'll be a big topic that we talk about in couples therapy. P.S. We're very into therapy over here. We do not believe that there needs to be a stigma behind it. So we're not going to therapy because anything is wrong. We're going to therapy because we don't want anything to be wrong. So anyway, yeah, so I've been working through that. I've been trying to figure out all this stuff. Ben has been getting into some coaching, being coached so that he can start making some more money here in his business. So that would be really helpful because right now he's kind of making the bare minimum, and I would say that my salary is pretty good, but not to support two people. So we've kind of been working through that. As you see, if you'll watch our budget, I don't tell you our exact salaries. In fact, they'll be changing, so it's even more confusing if you somehow figured it out. just for privacy reasons. But honestly, it looks like we make a lot of money, but we don't. Like, I mean, we do, but if you think about all the things that we have to pay for, we have a lot of debt. We have high expenses. We live in one of the most expensive cities in the United States. We both have health issues, so we buy a lot of organic food, a lot of expensive doctor appointments that aren't covered by insurance, things like that. So we definitely aren't extra. This romper that I'm wearing, I bought forever ago, and it was like $5 at Ross, and I gained a lot of weight in the last year, and I basically have like 4 things that fit me in my closet, and I haven't bought anything else. I have a new-ish car, but that was after like 10 years of driving a really old car. Ben's car can barely move, and we're still driving that. So we're not like extra people. We would love to be extra people. That's what we're working toward. Don't you dare worry. I would love to be making tons more money and buying nice things and taking care of the people around me. That is our goal. But right now, we're definitely not like anything extra. So yeah, it's just like some of the bigger things that we have to spend money on that we don't really have a choice in, meaning like our health, where we live, that's in a safe neighborhood, has a lot of space for us with our dog. It's just a little bit more expensive than maybe some people may know. And our debt is just debilitating. So that's why we're working to become debt free. I'm getting on tangent here, but basically we're working through combining our finances. We got a combined bank account with Ally Bank. We had heard really good things about it because there are interest, like you gain interest on your checkings and your savings account. So we opened 3 savings accounts right now. We may open more, but those are just like our savings / sinking funds. So we have an emergency fund. We have one for Cora, and then we have a moving fund. So those 3 are the only like savings sinkings accounts we have right now. We'll probably be adding more in the future, but that's all within Ally. I have just switched over my direct deposit to go straight to Ally. I was using Chase Bank, which I really like Chase. It's just Ally works better for us. And like changed my Venmo, changed my PayPal, all that kind of stuff has to change. All of my automatic payments have to change. So I'm kind of still working through that. Ben's working through his own stuff. It's kind of confusing with him. Ben is currently full-time a personal trainer. So he is paid an amount by his boss, and then into his business account, because he's technically like imagine a freelancer, he's kind of like that. So he gets paid into his business account, and then he pays himself. So whatever he pays himself will then come into our joint account. Yeah, so that's kind of how that works. So we're still trying to figure out how to get his stuff figured out before we start paying bills. So when you see the budget, you'll see that all of the money will be in one. I get paid once per month. So I get paid the last day of the month, and I use that check to pay for the next month's payments. So say when I get paid on July 31st, that will be my August paycheck that I work off of. Ben gets paid twice a month. So he gets paid about like every other Friday or something like that. So his payments will take a little bit longer to get into our account. So yeah, I'm gonna need to chill on the budgeting in August and probably September, just trying to figure out where we're at, trying to figure out what budget is which. Like, we're guessing on how much utilities will be. We're guessing on how much commute will be, because my commute will be changing. So will Ben's. Ben will be driving a few days a week into the city, which is kind of a long drive. And then he'll be taking the train. So the one good thing about Chicago is they have a pretty good train system. It's called the Metra here. So downtown it's called the L, and that's just the train system throughout the city. But to come in from the suburbs, it's called the Metra. It's a bigger train, it's a nicer train. I take the bus right now, and it's just like a nightmare. That's why when it's nice out, I tend to walk. So I'm excited to be able to take the Metra in. I'm also talking to my employer about letting me work from home a little bit more frequently. Currently, I'm on my lunch break right now, working from home on a Thursday. So currently I can kind of say whenever I want to work from home, but I would like to have like a specific day, like maybe Fridays I work from home, just to kind of figure that out. So there's a lot that's going to be kind of shifting and stuff in the next few months. Just learning how to share money, learning how to share expenses, learning how to budget together. I am very rigid with my budgeting, whereas Ben isn't, and we kind of need to find a medium ground there, because we both agree that we do need to be very strict with our budgeting, because we have a lot of debt that we need to get through. But then at the same time, I need to be able to give a little bit of room here with Ben as he learns, because he's just not into this finance stuff as much as I am. So it'll be interesting. If you guys are interested in knowing anything specific about how we're combining finances, how that's gonna work, how we're feeling about it, if you're interested in like any fights that we may or may not have or something like that, just let me know in the comments. But I just wanted to do like a little video like this explaining why we're combining finances, how we're doing it, how we're feeling about it here with you before my budget video comes out. I believe it's the next video that you'll see. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoy kind of the, what's the word, the transparency that we are providing on our journey. Like, we're trying to figure this out. We don't want to have debt anymore. We want to make a ton more money. So kind of just taking you through as we start that journey and figure things out, you know, like we're both 31 years old and we are figuring shit out, and I feel like that's what everybody's doing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go eat my lunch that is sitting here just staring at me, but I hope that you have a wonderful day, and make sure you like and subscribe for the channel. Yeah, and let me know what else you'd like to see. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.